Have you ever heard of a TV show getting 2 seasons within 1 year? House of David Season 2 is finally out internationally. Now, House of David Season 1 was so impressive. I was just blown away by it, and I was just so glad that the world has been graced with a biblical show of that high quality. And Season 2 did not disappoint at all. I expected nothing less from Jon Erwin and Jon Gunn. I have to say that this season is the definition of compelling television. There is so much conflict in this season that words can't even describe it. It has everything. It has deception, betrayal, a love triangle, reveals, death, testing of faith. Season 1 was gritty, but this season pushed the rating and went surprisingly gritty. But it really depicts how dark of a time of history ancient Israel was. Even though I've read the Bible and I know what happens, the show is still so compelling. The characters are all so compelling. Now, of course, this show is not the Bible and it's not trying to replace the Bible. It does take creative liberties and it does do things that didn't actually happen, but that's the whole point with creating watchable drama in television. And just like Season 1, it is so impressively biblically accurate and historically accurate. Michael Iskander as David is still such a strong lead. David just defeated Goliath, one of the most iconic moments in all of history. He has been on a hero's journey. Now this is about his further struggle to rising up to where God has called him to be. His relationships with characters grow much more heartwarming and you're always rooting for him. My favourite character other than David is Samuel. His wisdom and his personality never get old. He is an absolute scene stealer. Another one of my favourite characters is Jonathan. He is so good. His friendship, his brotherly love for David really grows. And all throughout this season, they do set up and reveal certain things that people who have read the Bible would understand. And particularly with those certain things relating to Jonathan, I was always watching the show with so much dread because I know those things are going to be very intense to watch and very gut-wrenching in the future. Michal is another one of my favourite characters, and surprisingly this season made me feel very sorry for Merab. Ahinoam remains the most unlikable character in the show. They did a lot with Eshbal's character in this season, which I was surprised with. Now, none of it is biblical, but it all worked to make him a compelling and unlikable character. In the first season, King Achish and Goliath were the main antagonists. This season, Saul is the main antagonist, and he's very effective as such. Again, with the quality of this show, it's just so impressive. The production value all around is great. This show filmed in Greece and it looks beautiful. Wonder Project and Amazon MGM really used the budget very well. The cinematography and the production design are just stunning. And Season 1, I would say, was more dialogue heavy, but still had some really good action in there. But this season doubles on the epicness. Episode 1 was mostly all action, an epic battle scene. I don't know if I've seen an episode quite like that. But this season did do something very annoying. Every episode of this season has several quick shots which were AI generated. In Season 1, there was one particular sequence which was AI generated and it was obvious, but it kind of worked for what they were doing. But in this season, in every single episode, there are quick shots that are so obviously AI. They did their best to hide it, but it was always obvious. And it just looks terrible. AI in general looks terrible. It's disgusting. I understand that they didn't have as high of a budget to do everything they would have wanted to do, but every time I saw one of those AI shots, I went, oh, come on. Surely there was another way you could have done that. But it didn't ruin the show for me at all. The rest of the show still was stunning. I just hope that for the next season, they have more of a budget and don't use it so much or at all. But I really can't praise House of David enough. It reminds me of the epic level of Narnia. This is art that is glorifying God. God is taking back territory in the film industry. I don't know if I would call Season 1 or Season 2 better, but Season 2 was great in its own right. I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. I cannot wait for Season 3. There is so much that's going to happen. So, have you seen House of David Season 2? What did you think of it? Are you excited for Season 3? Let me know in the comments below, and may the Force be with you.